Yes, everyone. How are you all? Everyone fine? Super, very good. I am also doing great. This video is for all the students who are appearing for CMA Final Exam for June 2023 attempt. In this video, we are going to discuss the ABC analysis, a revision plan, as well as the expected list of questions. But do listen this video till the end, because at the end, I am going to announce a very important point for your revision that will really help you to revise the entire syllabus of corporate financial reporting paper. Okay, now if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe this channel and do like and do share this video with all your friends who are writing the exam in June 2023 attempt. What I believe that for any exam, last revision is very important. And if the students struggle in the last revision, why they may struggle? Because they don't know what to study, what not to study, what to skip, what should be given more importance. And if they struggle in that particular point, it is quite possible they may not be confident in exam hall. And if they are not confident in exam hall, simple question will become complicated. To crack any exam, what is required? Confidence is required in exam hall. Then you can crack any exam. And because of that reason, I am here. We'll discuss in this particular video how to plan your last revision. That is a very important area. Let us start with a discussion with ABC analysis for corporate financial reporting paper. Now, when I say ABC analysis, it does not mean that you should focus only on A category and you should skip C category chapter. That I never mean. ABC means what? You should focus on A category and you should also revise B and C category in such a way that even the question will come from that particular chapter, you can attempt that question also. Means highest priority should be given to A category. But it does not mean I am saying for selective study. If you want, just try to understand, if you want to pass any professional exam, you should not do any selective study. You should know which chapters should be given more preference, and because of that reason, ABC analysis are there. Now coming to ABC category, you can see A category, whatever chapters I have given, that will actually carry 65% to 75% marks. So how can you say 65% to 70% marks? That is from the past trend analysis. I will also inform you about the past trend analysis from this particular PDF. All this PDF, whether it is ABC, whether it is revision plan, whether it is expected list of questions, you can download from my WhatsApp channel or Telegram channel. The link of the Telegram channel, WhatsApp channel is given in the description of this particular video. Okay. Now coming to A category, you can see the most important chapter is CFS and business combination. You can see the weightage is around 21 to 25 marks. 21 to 25 marks. I am not saying, because on an ad hoc basis, you can see if I just analyze the past 5 attempts, you can see CFS, it is on around average 21 marks. Business combination on around 25 marks. And most of the MCQs, you can see MCQs, from this business combination chapter, 8 marks MCQs will come. Together you can see 8 plus 2, 10 marks MCQs from this chapter only. Got this point? This become the most important chapter, CFS and business combination. Then after that, I will say Ind AS 12. Normally they are asking a question on that as per past trend. Valuation of share and valuation of goodwill, one question pakka. It will be on around 10 marks, 10 to 12 marks. NBFC, nowadays they are asking every time one question, even a super simple question. I could have placed this chapter in C category, but as per the marks is concerned, every time they are asking, you can just go through NBFC. You can see 7 marks, 7 marks, 7 marks, 7 marks. Only the last attempt they have not asked any question from NBFC. This attempt pakka they are going to ask one question from NBFC. Highest, I will say, don't skip this chapter on the assumption this is very simple. No, one question is going to come. Ind AS 36, normally they are asking MCQs from Ind AS 36. Financial instrument, one question of 5 to 6 marks, definitely they will ask. Then Ind AS 115, Ind AS 116, they are asking one question. Ind AS 115, Ind AS 116. Nowadays I have seen they may ask question from Ind AS 116. Ind AS 115 is more important than Ind AS 116, but I have placed Ind AS 116 on A category because on the fact that yes, now my expectation, yes, question may come from Ind AS 116. Okay, Ind AS 16 as usual important. Ind AS 21 is also very important from examination point of view. These are A category from my perspective. From my perspective, got this point. Should be given more focus. Then coming to B category, coming to A category, what I just say that solve all the past year examination question and all the model test paper question. That is must area. And also practice by writing, because business combination and consolidation, normally what happen, even though you know the concept, but if you are not practice in writing, quite possible you have taken more time in that type of chapters. So if you have time, practice by writing also. Coming to B category, in B category, what are the chapters I have taken? Ind AS 23, Ind AS 38, share based payment, Ind AS 113, value added statement, EVA and MBA, one question pakka. Normally if you see, just try to understand, if you see the trend, I have just kept value added statement. You can see 7 marks, 7 marks, 7 marks. EVA, MBA, whenever they are not asking value added statement, they are asking EVA and MBA. So one 7 marks question pakka from what? Either value added statement or EVA. I could have placed this chapter in A category, but okay, value added statement and EVA and MBA are, I will say simple chapter that you should revise. I will say place this in also in A category. Government accounting, other development in FR, it's theoretical chapters, but weightage is very high. You can see government accounting. If you come to the government accounting, you can see government accounting, every time they are asking 10 marks question, but there are many units. You don't know from which unit they are going to ask. Other developments, apart from value added statement, apart from EVA, the other development in FR, whatever, for example, CSR, or there are many other units, you can see apart from that, 7 marks, 7 marks, 7 marks, 7 theoretical, but then also important. And therefore, I have placed in what? B category. Don't leave government accounting and other development in FR. There are limited questions I have given in expected list. Do that much question, more than enough to complete these particular chapters. Okay. Coming to C categories, all the miscellaneous chapter, for example, Ind AS introduction, Ind AS 8, Ind AS 108, internal reconstruction. Sometimes they will give Jatka, they will ask question from internal reconstruction. I have placed in C category, okay, as per past trend, but can be important. Valuation business, normally they are not asking, but you should not leave this. What may happen, suppose they are not asking question from valuation of share, they will give one Jatka, they will ask question from valuation of business. Quite possible. Then miscellaneous FR development, I will say, okay, these are the area where you can revise in a very quick time. Okay. But A category, you can understand 60 to 70 marks. B and C category, the balance part. Okay, sir, this is my analysis about ABC category. Got this point? Coming to revision plan. Now, revision plan, the point is that how to revise. How to revise, in which order the chapter should be revised. For that purpose, I have divided the entire syllabus into how many part? 4 part. You can see part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. You should start with part 1. Part 1, what happened? I will say always start with part 1 or part 2. Don't start with part 3 or part 4. Whenever you are revising CFR paper, either start with part 1 or part 2. My suggestion, start with part 1 only. So in part 1, you can see Ind AS introduction, Ind AS 16, Ind AS 38, Ind AS 23, Ind AS 36, internal reconstruction, and we have seen very simple chapters, so that you get a rhythm to start. Normally what happens, if you start with business combination, you stuck in business combination, and then confidence may go down. Start with simple chapter, and you can see if you have given 60 hours to revise, the entire CFR paper. So normally I will say you will give 6 to 7 days and 10 hours if you are studying, it is 60 hours to 70 hours. Then I have also given how many hours should be given to each chapter. This is this is based on 60 hours. If you are giving more hour, you can increase it proportionately. If you have given less hour, you can decrease it proportionately. But from my point of view, you will at least give 6 days for revising entire CFR. 6 days into 10, correct now. So 60 hours, correct. So in that way, the hours have been also mentioned. This is the number of hours you should give to each chapter based on ABC category analysis. Okay. Yes, sir. Then coming to part 2, in part 2, valuation of goodwill, valuation of shares, valuation of business, share-based payment, financial instrument, and Ind AS 12. These are the focus. These are in the part 2. Revise it. It will normally consist of 21 marks. You can, each part consist of what? 20 marks, means you are just covering 20 marks with each part. Part 3 is the most, I will say, heavy part 3 CFS and business combination, and you can see I have given 21 hours for CFS and business combination, means at least you can say 2 days, approximately 2 days for CFS and business combination only, because you should know how much time should be given. Now if you have given for CFS business combination only 5 hours, 10 days, 10 hours, I will say you leave some part. Got this point? So 21 hours I have given for 3 chapters CFS business combination and India is 21, and you can see approximately 49 marks on an average will come from part 3. So part 3 is a focus area. Revise after part 2. Okay. Then all the balance chapter. Part 4 is very simple. All I will say, most of the points, most of the area will be very simple. Yes, in this there are 2 chapters which are very important coming from A category, that is Ind AS 115 and Ind AS 116. I have intensely kept in part 4 and value-added statement and EVA, because this, if you revise at the end, it will be in your memory for your examination. Then this theoretical chapter, don't leave it. Other development in financial reporting, government accounting, don't leave it. Government accounting to 10 marks pakka question. Sometime what happen when you are just finding out which question you to attempt, because you know there are some question out of that, some question you to attempt some question. So you can, it is quite possible that you are not able to solve consolidation question or business combination question. Then this particular area will help you. This particular area will help you, correct? This is of course part 4. You can see it is of 36 marks. 36 marks. Got this point? To part 4 also I have given the number of hours, but it will take only 12 hours, not more than that. Means in one days and 2 hours extra, if you are studying for 10 hours per day, it will be completed. Okay, yes sir. Okay, so this analysis I hope is what you have understood. You should revise in this order. That is my suggestion for you. In part 1, part 2, you can begin with part 1 or part 2 as per your choice. Now coming to last point, expected list of question. Expected list of question. You can see I have just given expected list of question, each chapter wise expected list of question given, correct? Okay, all the expected, from my point of view, these are the questions which are most important from examination point of view. And if you do this question, if you do this much, correct now, from my point of view, 70 to 80 marks question of exam will be from this list. That is my expectation. Expectation can be always different from actual, but I have covered all types of questions, so that you, even though they are asking some different type of question, the concepts are covered. You will be able to handle that type of question in exam. So these are expected list of questions from where we can download. Already I have informed you that you can download this particular PDF from our Telegram channel or WhatsApp channel. The link has been given in the description of this particular video. Now coming to the last point, that is very important point about the revision video of corporate financial reporting paper. Nothing to worry, because I am going to plan revision of the entire syllabus of corporate financial reporting paper from 27th of May. But right now I am confused with one point, that I should go for live revision lecture in YouTube or I should record and upload in YouTube. So you have 2 choices, and that I will decide basically on your comment. What you want? You want live lectures for revision video, or you want recorded video in YouTube? As per you, I will plan that. So I am waiting for your comment in the YouTube comment box, whether you want live lecture for revision or you want recorded lectures for revision of corporate financial reporting paper. As per your, I will plan from 27th of May. Nothing to worry about revision video. That is going to come, pakka. But what should be the mode, that you decide. Based on your preference, I will decide live or recorded. Understood? I think this particular video will really help you for revising or for planning your revision for corporate financial reporting paper. All the best for your exam preparation. Love you all. Bye bye.